stands in the center of a group of children who are seated on the ground.
A griot is an African storyteller and keeper of the history of the family and the village.
It is early evening and time for the nightly stories.
It is a common practice in Africa to tell stories in the evening, to pass on oral history, carry on traditions, instruct and educate the village children, and to entertain.
The griot and the children are off to one side of the stage.
All the action for the play takes place center stage.
Jumbo, children, hello.
Jumbo.
I am a griot, the keeper of the history of my West African tribe, a storyteller and a teacher. I have a special story to share with you about a tricky fisher and a bridge made out of a log. When I am ready to begin, I'll clap my hands once. When you are ready to listen, you'll clap your hands twice. And now it's time for our story. One day, a hungry fisher set out to catch some fish to sell at the village market. He came to a wooden log bridge crossing the river.
I will cross this bridge to the other side of the river. I know a place on that side of the river that is usually a good place to fish. After I catch the fish, I will sell them at the market. Then I will have lots of money to buy a good basket, some cloth, and maybe some bread, yams, and other good things to eat.
The fisher crossed the bridge. Well, it wasn't really a bridge. It was only an old log that stretched from one side of the river to the other. The log bridge had been used by everyone in the village for many, many years. It was the only way to get across the river. And more important, it was the only way to get from the village to the market.
I think I have a nibble.
Yes, this is it.
Nothing.
The fisher tossed his line into the river again and again. He got more and more hungry, and as the blazing sun beat down, it got hotter and hotter.
Did he catch anything?
Nothing.
That's right, nothing. All that morning he tried and tried. The fisher pulled out lures with feathers on them and lures with insects on them, but he didn't catch anything. Then he tried using wiggly worms. Still, he didn't catch anything. He continued to try with all of his might to catch some fish.
Did he ever catch anything?
Nothing.
Right again, nothing. The sun continued to burn down upon the poor fisher, and he was very, very hungry. He felt he would die of hunger if he didn't catch something soon.
My plan was to cross the log bridge and catch lots of fish on this side of the river. I wanted to sell the fish at the market and buy a good basket, some bread, and other good things to eat. But I didn't catch any fish.
So we can't buy a basket.
Or bread. Or other good things to eat. And he was very, very hungry.
I'm hungry. 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 I can't believe this turn of events. My great-grandfather was a fisher, and my grandfather was a fisher. And my father before me. My family has fished in this river for generations. It is how we always earn a living. If I can't catch any fish, I must think of another way to get the things I need.
The poor fisher was about to return to his home. He had one foot on his side of the log bridge when he saw someone starting out on the other side of the log bridge. It was a basket maker with a load of baskets.
Jumbo!
Jumbo! How are you today, Fisher? Did you catch anything?
No, I didn't catch a single fish today.
That's too bad. I'm sorry, but I don't have time to talk. I must hurry to the market so that I can sell my baskets.
Suddenly, the fisher thought of a way he could get a basket.
Stop! Don't try to cross this river.
What's wrong with it?
I think the recent rainstorms must have loosened it. If I don't hold this log in place, it will fall into the river, and no one will be able to get to the market.
That's nonsense. I just crossed this bridge 2 days ago. Besides, you got across.
I risked my life crossing this bridge. Besides, I'm an excellent swimmer. If I fall in, I can always swim to safety. But out of the goodness of my heart, I decide here to wait so I could warn people who try to cross the dangers they face.
I don't believe you. I'm going across. I don't care what you say.
As you wish, but remember, you've been warned.
As the basket maker starts to cross, the fisher secretly shakes the log with his foot when the basket maker wasn't looking.
Help! Oh no! The bridge is falling. Help! I'm going to fall in the river.
Quick, turn back. You'll never make it across. I told you that it was too dangerous.
What should I do? I have to get to the market to sell my baskets. This log is the only way across the river.
I know what you should do. I'll hold on tightly to this end of the log while you cross. But dear lady, I think that you are carrying too many baskets. You must leave some behind or you will fall into the waters below.
You are right. If I carry all these heavy baskets across the bridge, I might fall into the river. Thank you, my friend. I will leave 2 baskets on this side of the river for you. Please pick them up when you return here on your way home.
Oh, I couldn't do that.
Please, it's a token of my appreciation.
No.
Yes.
Well, if you want me to have them, how can I refuse? I will hold on to this log with all my strength while you cross over. Careful now. Steady. Safe.
The basket maker thanked the fisher and hurried off to the market, never realizing that she had been tricked. 2 of her nicest baskets were now left behind on the bank for the fisher.
Now I have 2 beautiful baskets, but I'm still hungry. I must get something to eat. Wait, I think I hear somebody coming.
It was a weaver with a load of beautiful multicolored kente cloth. The weaver made the kente cloth especially for the king, and it was very, very valuable.
Jumbo!
It occurred to the fisher that he could get some of the weaver's beautiful kente cloth in the same way he had gotten baskets.
Stop! Don't try to cross this bridge.
What is wrong with the bridge?
I'm holding the log so it won't fall into the river.
But I've always used this bridge to go to the market. I have some kente cloth I'm going to sell to the king's treasurer. I must hurry if I'm going to get to the market on time. You got across safely, and so will I.
I'm warning you, I barely made it across, and the basket maker just risked her life crossing the bridge to get to the market.
Oh no, what happened to the basket maker? Why, there are some baskets on the ground here. Did she drop them when she fell into the river?
Well, all I could say is the basket maker is no longer here with us.
How unfortunate! The poor woman. But I must get across this bridge no matter what. I know what I'll do. I will run across the bridge very quickly. That's how I'll get across safely.
The weaver adjusted the bundle of cloth on her head and tried to run across the bridge. As soon as she reached the middle of the log, the fisher secretly shook the log with his foot.
Help! I'm falling!
Go back before you fall in. You'll never make it across. It's much too dangerous.
The fisher stopped shaking the log. The weaver ran back to the side of the riverbank where she started her journey, grateful to be alive.
Did you see that? I almost fell in. What am I going to do now? I must get across the bridge so I can get to the market.
May I make a humble suggestion, my friend?
Yes, please, go ahead. What should I do?
Well, I advise you to lighten your load. You are carrying too much cloth. You must leave some behind or you will fall into the waters below.
You are right. If I carry all this heavy cloth across the bridge, I might fall. Thank you, my friend. I will leave some of this cloth for you. Please take it.
Oh, I couldn't do that.
Please, take it.
Okay, if you want me to have it, how can I refuse the kindness? I know what I will do. I'll repay your kindness by holding this bridge with all my strength so that you can get across. You can cross over now. Steady, slowly, safe.
The weaver thanked the fisher and hurried off to the market. Now the tricky fisher had 2 beautiful baskets and some lovely kente cloth waiting